Hi, all my Cancers. Sun, Moon, Venus placements, and rising in Cancer. This will be a little bit of a different reading than I normally do. It's going to be an inspirational message reading, okay? Please don't take offense to it. It's just to help uplift, help you to see something from a different perspective, see what you could work on, see what you could change in order to get better results. So it's just inspirational messages that Holy Spirit has guided me to tell you, okay? So please like, repost, follow me if you're not already following me. So Cancer. All right, so the first card that came out was the Devil energy, okay? So I feel like some of you, not all of you, but I feel like a lot of us, not only Cancers in general, but all the zodiac signs, we all tend to get into unhealthy connections at some point in our lives that are toxic. Some of these relationships that you have in your life, whether it's with your friends, your family members, your lovers, people that you have relationships with, interpersonal relationships with, tend to be very toxic, okay? Because I think that sometimes you tend to attract people who are very toxic in some way, shape, or form, okay, that need healing. They could also gravitate towards your energy because they could see you as a very healing energy. So you tend to get into these toxic connections with the Devil energy that keeps you kind of in a bondage. You almost feel like a sense of loyalty or a feeling like you need to help someone at times to help them with their destructive behaviors, or helping them see the goodness in them and helping them to see the brighter days, see the good in themselves, so there could be levels of toxicity in your connections and friendships, relationships, any type of relationship. So Spirit is wanting you to work on your shadow selves at this time. Work on not feeling these codependencies. For instance, like if there's a friend that's going through a lot, okay, emotionally, and you want to help your friend, of course, because that's what we want to do as people. We want to help others, right? But sometimes at certain points in times you tend to overgive or over energetically show up for someone, and they don't always reciprocate for you, and that is also emotionally draining, and it causes you to feel like this pull, right? Like this person or persons, whoever's in your life, your friends, your family members, they tend to drain you, okay? That's basically what it is. They tend to drain you. They could be like energy vampires with the Devil energy, and sometimes you feel this obligation to help, and Spirit is saying that you need to work on those things because you can't save everyone. You have to save yourself. In order for you to have more happy, more healthy connections, you need to be at peace with yourself. This is being at peace with yourself. This is like looking at your shadow self, looking at the things that you need to work on within your self in order to create the balance, to have more healthy, more substantial relationships in your life. The Two of Cups, okay? Unified love, mutual attraction, good connections. There needs to be something different. You need to come up with a different approach, the Ace of Wands. Okay, so a new approach, creating something different. You need to be inspired to do something different in order to create a new energy for yourselves. Okay, whatever's not serving you needs to be gone. Okay, you need to put it to the side. So if it's a toxic mindset or toxic codependencies with other people that's causing you from really having true happiness, you need to come up with a plan. That's what the Ace of Wands is. Something new. Okay, something new, because whatever you've been doing is not working for you at this time in regards to your interpersonal relationships, being happy with your friends, your family members, things of that nature. So you need to do something in order for you to change and have happiness and celebration and true joy at this time. I feel like a lot of you are working on yourselves at this time, male or female. You're working on your own independence, your self-care. Spirit wants you to work more on your own independence and your self-care. People have been draining you in your life, and I feel like it's time for you to refocus your energy back on you, Cancer. So it's time for you to take a backseat, like kind of be in a hermit mode where you kind of distance yourself a little bit from people and just refocus and recenter yourself at this time. Refocus on building you back, okay? The Nine of Pentacles. And then at times it's going to make you feel sad. It's going to make you feel disappointed or regretful or feeling a little sense of guilt at times, because you have to kind of leave people out whenever you're going through your healing journey, you have to put people to the side. You may have to say, sorry, I can't go out this weekend. Sorry, I can't help you this weekend. I know you're going through something right now, but I really have to focus more on myself. You may have to have those uncomfortable conversations with people, and it may be hurtful because you don't want to hurt people's feelings, okay? Cancers are very good-natured people. You know, you guys are very in tune with your emotions. So Spirit is saying that sometimes in order for something good to come about, for change to come about, you have to make some sacrifices in order to have healthier connections. At this time, you need to use your head over your heart, okay? The King of Swords, okay? You need to be very disciplined. You need to be very honest with people in your life and honest with yourself about what you need to work on. I feel like you need some inner clarity, and you need to take authority on situations, Cancer. You need to be able to set the tone. You need to let people know there's boundaries here. You know, I can't help you at every given hour of the day. I have my own life too. I have my family. I have my friends. I have my children. I have things going on in my life. I have my job. I have other obligations. I have me. I want to work on myself. I want to work on improving my finances. I want to work on improving my health. I want to work on leveling up. And sometimes, you know, people don't understand that. So sometimes you need to use, you need to be very stern with people. Okay, and it doesn't mean that you're cold-hearted. It just means that sometimes people take your kindness for weakness, and it's going to be hard for you. Okay, Strength card. It's going to be very hard for you to do because it's not easy for all of you to set boundaries, especially with people that you really care about. But you have to do it in order to have more healthy connections. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, to be able to work as a team with other people and to learn and to build and to do something new. Okay, really rely on your inner wisdom at this time. You're very wise people. Trust in your intuition. Trust in your wisdom at this time with the Hierophant energy. Okay, you are the teacher, the Hierophant. Okay, people learn a lot of lessons from you, but at this time you need to learn a lesson for yourself, is what Spirit is saying. You need to learn lessons for yourself that's no longer serving you. Whatever has not been serving you and has been holding you back in your life, the Devil energy, there needs to be a new beginning, a new way of thinking at this time in order to achieve what you want with the Hierophant energy, okay? In order to have more healthier collaborations with people in your life, workplace situations, friendship situations, love situations, okay? So there needs to be healthy boundaries that need to be set in order for you to get to this happy place, okay? Because right now you're not happy. You feel like you're carrying all the weight on your own. You feel like you're carrying all the burdens, and it's just like you just want to lay your burdens down already. You feel like you carry all the work, whatever you do, whether it's in your friendships or your relationships or your children. You feel like maybe if you're a single mother or a single father, you feel like you carry all the weight, and you're not happy. You're not attending to your emotions. You're not sitting with yourself. You're not attending to your emotions. You're not really being truthful and honest with yourself. You're not taking the time to disconnect and really contemplate on what's really not making you happy at this time. So Spirit's saying in order to get happy, certain things need to be get rid of. You have to get rid of it because it's very toxic with the Devil energy. Something new has to form in order for you to have more healthier, more happy relationships in your near future, because it's there. You know, it's all about making the change, okay? So I hope this is a message for someone, and I hope that, you know, we all work on improving and leveling up and setting healthy boundaries with our friends, our lovers, our relationships, our friendships, things of that nature, in order to get to a healthier you and be more at peace with yourself. A lot of you Cancers, I feel like, are working on leveling up and nurturing more in yourself, realizing that you need to set more healthier boundaries in your connections, but really be proactive and be consistent with it, and be a little less emotional, because we all have emotions, but try to not put your emotions into every decision that you make, is what Spirit wants you to know. So thank you, Cancer, for watching this reading. Please do like, repost, and if you do like these readings, I will try to do more of these readings, okay? Thank you all for watching. Let's get the readings, let's get the likes up to 500 likes. If you don't mind, share with someone, repost. I do appreciate it. Bye, Cancers, until next time.